The federal government is preparing to implement new auto emission standards, but so is the state of Minnesota. Backers of both initiatives say there won't be any problems with overlap. Through executive order, President Joe Biden is calling for half of all passenger vehicles sold by the year 2030 to be zero emissions. Another part of the plan focuses on gas-powered engines, with tougher benchmarks for fuel emissions for model year vehicles in 2023 and 2024. And Jolly Baines, a Minnesota-based Fresh Energy, says they match up with what's to take place in Minnesota for 2025 models.
So it matters for us because Minnesota will be following the federal emission standards for the next 2 years. So if the Biden administration is updating those standards, that means we get to enjoy more fuel-efficient vehicles sooner than even what Clean Cars Minnesota would have allowed us to enjoy.
She notes that if the federal fuel emission standards hold, it would be a smooth carryover into Minnesota's plan. That would mean auto dealers located near neighboring states wouldn't have to worry about price differentials. Minnesota standards have received pushback from the auto dealer industry. Meanwhile, some climate observers say Biden's plan won't do enough to reduce the impact of global warming. Despite the similarities, Bain says Minnesota's plan has a key difference.
Where automakers are required to send more electric vehicles here, and that is not something that federal tailpipe emission standards will seek to address.
When it comes to zero-emissions cars, the Biden administration plan isn't legally binding. But a handful of automakers said they support the long-term target and that they hope to achieve nearly 50% sales of electric vehicles by 2030. Mike Moen, Minnesota News Connection, at publicnewsservice.org.